Good to be back.
Got Mr. Larry Martin with us.
Larry Martin
And
on the bass.
we don't know if we'll get his bass hooked up or not, so we're going to do the best we can on that end. But
like my dad said,
it's awesome to have guys to call that can fill in for us.
That's right. It's like my dad said, all you can do is all you can do.
That's right. That's exactly right.
And DeLeon just got back from the dream gig.
The dream
gig.
We were in Aruba, and we were in Carousel and
cruising, right?
Cruising, yeah.
Carnival Cruise Line.
Carnival Cruise Lines, about 10 days out and 3 shows, so it was like a vacation. Lots of food, lots of sunshine. McGuffey Lane's the name of the band. Out of Columbus, Ohio.
No kidding.
We've been playing for over 50 years together. So
incredible.
Yeah, I YouTubed them, and I'm a fan.
Yeah, they're good.
Them guys are, man.
Yeah.
And that young lady playing bass.
Oh, my God, Molly Pocken.
Holy moly.
She makes everybody want to sit down. Molly Pocken's crazy.
Well, you tell her I'm a fan.
I will. We all are.
Well, what a day. You know, I bet you were in some towns that were hard to pronounce. You know?
Yeah, I didn't even try.
Yeah,
you know?
I was reading about this couple that were traveling through Louisiana, and they drove into Natchitoches, Louisiana, and they were arguing about the pronunciation. The husband, he thought it was one way, the wife thought it was another, and they were getting kind of heated. So they stopped for lunch, and he goes up to the counter, and a young lady's up there, and he goes, "My wife and I have a debate about how to pronounce where we are." He said, "Could you pronounce it and say it really slow?" And she went, "Well, sure. Burger King."
Yeah, that's it. There was no Burger King to be had where we were at. I had cerveza and banos, and I was good.
That's right, Brett. Well, this past Wednesday was April 26th. Was, believe it or not, the 10th anniversary of George Jones's passing.
That's hard to believe.
But it wasn't hard to believe he actually lived to 81.
Yeah.
Did anybody think he would live to be 81?
I'm sure he didn't.
No. And but I encourage everybody, if you've not seen this, to go on YouTube and find his last concert, which is the full concerts on YouTube in Knoxville. He died only 2 weeks after that.
Wow.
But it was an incredible concert.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna pay tribute to George Jones today. How about that?
Let's do it.
I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I had listened, no, I wouldn't be here today, living and dying with the choices I've made. I was tempted by an early age. I found I liked drinking. When I never turned it down, there were loved ones, but I turned them all away. I'm living and dying with the choices I've made. They did. Yeah, I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I had listened,
there he is.
No, I wouldn't be here today. Got it. Living and dying with the choices I've made.
Producer Brian's a genius.
I guess I'm paying for the things that I have done. If I could go back, oh Lord knows I'd run, but I'm still losing this game of life I play, losing and dying with the choices I've made. Yes, I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I had listened, no, I wouldn't be here today, living and dying with the choices I've made. a living and dying with the choices I've made.
All
All right, thank you, Delenn.
Yeah.
Right.
He was double-fisted in that harmonica thing. Yeah.
Are your headphones hanging up under there, Larry?
Those are mine.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to mix without.
Got you covered. That's okay. We got that bass in there now.
How'd you figure it out, Larry?
No, producer Brian's a genius. He made it work. All right.
It's one of my favorite George Jones songs. I just, what do you see in terms of the? Mickey, don't do it. Don't pull an even on me. Just
Hey,
go
you
in the
handed,
order.
you handed me the pile, man.
I know it, and they're in the right order. They were.
I don't think so.
Well, you messed it up.
I didn't. All I
'Cause
did was grab
everybody's
them.
got them the same.
You got that one with them.
That's the last song. Put that in the very back. Put it on the
Okay.
very bottom. You pulled it
It's
up
on
from
the very
bottom.
bottom. There we go. Okay.
What did you see an irony in terms of one of the songwriters here about this song?
George
Yeah.
Ritchie. How about that?
Yeah, he was Tammy Wynette's last husband
Yeah, yeah.
after George Jones.
He was closer than they thought.
Yeah, and
Got to keep your eye on your riders.
picture me without you. Boy, I tell you, this is
And Lori Morgan had a huge hit with this song too.
yeah, but nobody can do it like George. Imagine a world where no music was playing, and think of a church with nobody praying. Have you ever looked up at a sky with no blue? Then you've seen a picture of me without you. Have you walked in a garden where nothing was growing, or stood by a river where nothing was flowing? If you've seen a red rose unkissed by the dew, then you've seen a picture of me without you. Can you picture heaven with no angels singing, or quiet Sunday morning with no church bells ringing? If you've watched as the heart of a child breaks in two, then you've seen a picture of me without you. Bring it on, Delenn. Ooh. He's up there. Can you picture heaven with no angels singing, or a quiet Sunday morning with no church bells ringing? If you've watched as the heart of a child breaks in two, then you've seen a picture of me without you. Then you've seen a picture of me without you.
Oh yeah.
What a song.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
Don't you wish you'd written that one, DeLynn?
Yes, I do. Don't get me started.
I mean, wow.
Don't you love when you hear a song and you sit back and you go, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I come up with that line?
I'm that way when I watch Shark Tank.
Yeah, right.
I'll go, God, Mick, you could have invented that.
You know, Mickey, you were saying earlier that you love cruises, but the problem with them is what you said.
I eat too much.
See, that's why. See,
Man.
when he goes on a cruise, he's on a seafood diet. He sees
he-
food and
that's
he eats
it.
it, right?
That's where I was
You
at.
see food and you eat it.
Well, you know what? They had these huge buffets all during the day.
Yes.
And then when the buffet shut down, you got the sub sandwiches, you got the
Right.
hamburgers, you got the pizza till all
you
night
can wake
long.
up any time. and
Yes,
eat.
yes, it's awesome.
Yeah.
But
And
I
then
do, I love to eat.
Yeah.
Ain't
Well,
nothing wrong with that.
I do, you know.
We done found
My
something you
dad-
can do, Mickey.
Another thing my dad used to say, he'd say to me, he said, you live to eat, and I just eat to live. And I don't know if he was really being truthful with me, but he
Oh,
said
he's
that
being
all
truthful.
the time.
He's being truthful.
He's like,
Yeah, I
But-
mean, last year I lost my appetite and lost about 65 pounds. And, when I was getting my energy back and back to playing with Larry and the guys and starting to feel good, I said, well, Mick, okay, you want to maintain about 220. Well, I done blew that all to
Yeah.
crap.
you know,
But I just feel better. I'm sorry, I just feel better when I'm a little on the heavy side.
So,
it's just me.
do you have trouble losing your glasses a lot or not?
I did until I just went into bifocal. So it's
Oh,
the
okay.
first time that I spent real money on glasses.
I need to let folks see these guys here. See,
I lost mine on the counter.
there's
right here.
Larry over. Hey, Larry. Larry Martin. There's Micker. Well, I lose my glasses all the time. I lost them the other day. I was out to lunch at this place, and I misplaced my glasses. I just so this guy wearing a turban helped me locate them. And I just realized, it's just like they say, seek and you shall find.
That's right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Let's start this song in C and
Okay.
take it up to D on the second verse. How about that? Pick up the pace a little. I fear tears welling up cold and deep inside, like my heart sprung a big break, and the stab of loneliness sharp and painful that may never shade. Now you might say I was taking it hard since you wrote me on with a call, but if you wager that I'll hide the sorrow, why I might break down and fall. Here we go. Now the race is on and here comes pride at the backstretch. Heartaches are going to the inside. My tears are holding back there, trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running, true love scratch for another sake. The race is on and it looks like heartache, and the winner loses all. Let's go. We're gonna go up now. One day I'd ventured in love, never once suspecting what the results would be. How I lived the fear of waking each morning and finding you're gone from me. There's an aching and pain in my heart for the day that the one I hated to face. Somebody new came up to win her, and I came out in second place. Now the race is on and here comes pride at the backstretch. Heartaches are going to the inside. My tears are holding back there, trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running, true love scratched for another sake. The race is on and it looks like heartache, and the winner loses all. Race is on and it looks like heartache, and the winner loses all. Now, do all those rings get in your way?
Yeah, only when I don't have them on.
Okay.
Everybody asks me that, and
Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable when I don't have them on. I got to take them off when I go through the airport, though, because customs just goes through everything I have.
I found that husband and wives argue about pronunciation a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've just discovered that. There was even from the time they're first married, this couple's in Hawaii, on honeymoon. And they're arguing about how to pronounce it. The husband says it's Hawaii, and the wife says, no, it's Hawaii. So they check in the hotel, they go up to the desk clerk, and she says, how do you pronounce the name of this state? And he said, Hawaii. And she goes, oh, I see, I told you. She said, thank you so much. He said, you're welcome. Anyway.
Okay, Johnny B.
Okay, we're going to put this up in F. Let me make sure I'm keyed. While I'm doing that, tune in. Let's talk about where you guys are gigging coming up.
Well. Larry and the guys and us have taken this weekend off, but
Really?
we do fire back up next Friday night for our first Friday night of every month gig at Seasons.
Ah.
So we'll be there, and what do we got next Saturday, Big John?
Whoa, we got John Aroo 3.
Yes, we
There you
do.
A week from tomorrow.
And
2
down
to 6.
in the beautiful farmland of Johnny Roo in Sparta,
John Aroo's
Tennessee.
little mini farm there where
Love that.
there's chickens and horses and dogs and cats and
And we got a great guest with us, Tony Robinson, next Saturday.
yeah,
So that'll be
and
a lot of fun.
I really enjoyed talking to him. He sounds like a great guy.
He's a good guy.
He was just chuckling and jolly and
Yeah.
And I believe, Scott, you want us to take a little pause for the cause? Well, we're going to do it, guys. We'll
all
be
right,
right back.
We'll be back. Thank you.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and worldwide at WGNSradio.com.
Chip Walters here with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates. I was named a top 10 agent in the #1 Exit Realty office in America in 2021. The top question I get around town, how's the market? Good question. And the answer's changed a few times this year alone. I'd like to know what you've heard and share some solid data we have. Give me a call and let's have a cup of coffee and take a look at what's happening in your neighborhood. All my contact info is right on my website, choosechip.net. I'm Chip Walters with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates.
Fun is in full bloom, Tennessee, and the Multiplier Instant Games are buzzing in. These colorful tickets offer chances to multiply your wins 10, 20, 50, and even 100 times. It's a beautiful day for bigger and bigger prizes, and they're ripe for the picking right now. Find the Multiplier Instant Games today at your nearest Tennessee Lottery retailer, only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
We're visiting with Jennifer Sanchez, manager of Steered Straight 2 Furniture and Thrift at 1007 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
You're not just walking into just a big warehouse. You're walking into rooms. We've got a media room. We've got a boutique room. We've got a vintage room, a furniture area, kitchen, all that.
Steered Straight 2 Furniture and Thrift.
Every day you go in there, I promise you it's changing.
Steered Straight 2 Furniture and Thrift, 1007 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Online at steeredstraightthriftstore.org.
MTSU Arts, together with Ascend Federal Credit Union, provide hundreds of performances, exhibitions, and concerts annually.
My name is Timothy Wales. I'm a liberal arts student at MTSU.
This is Jasmine January. I'm a music industry major at MTSU.
I'm Alec Barger, a graduating senior at MTSU.
Just as our students enrich their lives by showcasing their skills, we invite you to enrich yours by being an MTSU Arts patron.
Visit mtsu.edu/MTSU Arts for more information.
We're at Adams Place talking with Walt.
I'm enjoying it here. It's nice to get acquainted with a lot of people.
There's a great social life at Adams Place.
They provide lots of entertainment. I like to play cards, and there's quite a crowd here that plays cards. I enjoy Adams Place very much.
Hi, this is Terry Deal at Adams Place. Call me for more information about Adams Place, located at 1927 Memorial Boulevard, across from Walmart.
It's Good Neighbor Events, brought to you by AmeriCare Pest Control, Cardinal Realty Solutions, and the law offices of John Day.
Cardinal Realty Solutions, meeting all of your real estate needs. Cardinal went over the process, so we knew what to expect.
Call 615-422-7035. Online at CardinalRealtySolutions.com.
If you're not waking up to the Wake Up Crew, here's what you've been missing.
Disgruntled Workers Day. At this moment, I am a disgruntled worker.
Don't miss the Wake Up Crew with John, Brian, and Dalton. Weekday mornings from 6 until Swap and Shop.
WGNS reminds you to shop local. That helps our local economy. The Murfreesboro Little Theater presents Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing. That'll be on the grounds at Oakland's Mansion, Thursday through Sunday, May 4th through the 7th. So come on over to Oakland's and enjoy Shakespeare. The tickets are pay what you can with a $10 suggested donation. That's May 4th through the 7th at 7 in the evening. I know the Junior Master Gardener Camp is a little bit away, starts on June the 14th, but you need to sign up now before it gets full. It's open to rising 3rd through 6th graders. Phone the Lane Agri-Park for information about the Junior Master Gardener Camp. If you haven't heard, the Rutherford County Farmers Market gets underway May the 12th. That's over at the Lane Agri-Park. Don't throw away Old Glory. Bring your tattered American flag to WGNS and let the girls from BSA Troop 2019 at Trinity United Methodist Church retire it with dignity. Plus, we also recycle Bibles. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
Good neighbor weather. Partial sunshine develops here this afternoon, a high in the low 70s. And then for tonight, partly cloudy skies develop with a low around 49. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on News Radio WGNS. Currently, it's 60.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. MTE's Drive EV program has resources for members who would like to learn more about all aspects of EVs. MTE is developing programs and educational materials to answer member questions. Learn more at driveev.com.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and worldwide at WGNSradio.com.
Okay.
Back.
Yep.
Back at it.
We got Rockin' Country at Seasons next Friday night with Larry and Joe and T. Tommy and Dylan. What you got happening this weekend?
I'm playing Saturday night at Sophia's in Woodbury.
I love
That's
that
a great
place.
room. Yeah.
We love
7
that
to 9.
place.
I might come down and see you.
Oh, you should. Come on up and sing something.
You let me do one?
I'm doing 7 to 9, and then Sunday, May 7th, I'm back at the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville.
Can you put in a word for me that I can get in there? I took one of my CDs. And
sure. Just go
in
and talk to Russ. He's a great
Is
dude.
that the husband?
That's the guy who owns
The son?
Yeah, the son.
I talked to his wife.
No, Miss Linda's the mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk to Linda or Russ. Mm-hmm. Russ is a great guy. He's taking care of me. So, yeah, the Bluebird May 7th in Nashville and Sophia's Saturday night.
Awesome.
Hank's Honky Tonk first Friday and fourth Tuesday of every month.
There you go. And Dylan and I are back at Hop Springs
14th.
for the Sunday Jam, 14th and 21st.
Is that Mother's Day?
All right, and then,
right.
folks, look at this thing, Micker. Is that not cool?
Dude, we got to show that.
Yeah, show it on
that is too awesome. Look.
You're not on the camera, man.
I got to get over where I got to get.
There you go. I guess down that bottom one.
There we are. Right there, folks.
Let me
How awesome is that?
Let me see if I can get it close.
Yeah, get a close-up on it. There you go.
That is May the 6th.
Oh, this way.
Johnaroo on
Johnaroo.
Johnny
Everybody
B's
who comes,
Sparta Farm.
Everybody, at least the first 100 people will get one of these. And on the back, there'll be a number. And we will call up people from time to time to come up and get a free door prize.
Whoa!
And it'll be so cool.
That's cool. And who's opening up for
And
us?
guess what? One of the door prizes is going to be a full-size country ham.
Ooh, look at that.
Whoa.
Country ham.
Whoa.
You eat country ham?
Whoa.
I love country ham.
All right.
Yeah.
I took some country ham to some folks in Ohio when I was playing, and they didn't know what to do with it. Well, here you go.
But we got to plug Miss Molly. Come on now.
Oh, Molly B, my daughter Molly
Yes,
B.
sir.
She's gonna be the opening act again, and she's gonna do
Now
probably
you
5
guys
originals.
you guys would appreciate watching Miss Molly. She's something.
She is.
She's something else.
She's got a great stage presence.
Yes, she does. That's
She's
the
just
first
got a
thing
person.
Shane says. Shane says, you know what, Mick? He says, I'm sorry I can't make it this year, but he was nice enough to get us Tony.
Yeah.
But he said, man, I would just love to just go and sit and watch Miss Molly B do her thing.
And I hope you guys will be playing along with it, because my son Joe, he's going to be there. I hope to do some songs.
Well, I'm going to get there as quick as I can.
He's original. You better.
I got that morning gig first, but I'm going to get there as quick as I can.
All right. Great George Jones song.
This is probably, out of all he does, this is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
This song is
It's incredible.
It's just, and I've got great memories of me doing this song with the late Floyd and Wayne Leonard. I mean, it was just.
I saw another YouTube of George at the Opry House with Porter Wagner in the audience, letting people come up and request songs.
Oh, wow.
And this was the first one requested, and then all the other people said, "Well, I wanted to do Grand Tour too, but since it's already been done, do this one." But step right up, come on in. If you'd like to take the grand tour of a lonely house that once was home, sweet home. I have nothing here to sell you, just some things that I might tell you, some things I know will chill you to the bone. Over there sits the chair where she'd bring the paper to me and sit down on my knee and whisper, "Oh, I love you." But now she's gone forever, and this old house will never be the same without the love that we once knew. Straight ahead, that's the bed where we'd lay in love together, and Lord knows we had a good thing going here. See her picture on the table, don't it look like she'd be able just to touch me and say good morning, dear? There's her rings and all her things, and her clothes are in the closet like she left them when she tore my world apart. As you leave, you'll see the nursery. Oh, she left me without mercy, taking nothing but our baby and my heart. Step right up, come on in.
Mighty good job, brother.
Very
John.
nice.
I
Good
tell you what,
job,
only
man.
George could do it.
I think I've lived that song.
This next song was one we was talking about before we came out here. Was one of the 2 number ones. George Jones had 13 number ones. A couple were with Tammy, but he had 13 number ones. I'm surprised he didn't have more, but this was his 3rd number one. I believe White Lightning was first, and then Races On maybe, but this was his third number one. But he had to be talked into the song by Jack Clement, who was his recording engineer for him and
you know who else made money off this song?
Oh, Bob.
Sheb Woolley.
Oh yeah.
His version was "She Thinks I Steal Cars." Sheb, man, he's the country dude, like old Crazy World Ackrovich is to the rock and roll world.
I'll tell you something wild about now Sheb Woolley. What's that novelty song he had the huge hit on?
Purple People Eater.
Purple People Eater, right? That's right, Larry.
And then Hello Wall, I didn't see you standing there.
Then he had 15 beers ago.
15 beers ago.
But here's something most folks don't know. He was in a movie, and it required he got shot, he had to fall off a rock or something, but he had to scream. So he made this scream, and it became known as the Wilhelm scream, and it is used to this day in movies.
No
when
kidding.
someone
Really?
when they need someone to scream for being injured or something, you look it up. The Wilhelm scream. Sheb Woolley did it originally, and it was preserved. And then movie after movie after director used that same recorded scream.
I wonder what he made off that.
I don't know, but it's the Wilhelm.
Wow.
Probably not a dime.
Oh man.
And well, you check it out. I could check him either out on Google, his biography, or check out the Wilhelm scream, and you'll see I am telling you correctly.
Wow, I'm going to YouTube that.
I don't doubt you.
Because I'm a Sheb Woolley fan. I love his stuff.
So Jack Clement finally got George to do this by giving George a recording machine, a tape recorder. He had this real tape recorder that George kind of liked, and he said, "If I give you it, will you do the song?" And George finally relented and said, "Yeah." He just what he hated about it was he said, and what he hated about the song was how many times it says "just because." He just didn't like that. He says that's just nobody's going to like that. They're going to get irritated by you say, but no one.
Everybody sings it.
I know. I think I get it. Just because I ask a friend about her, just because I spoke her name somewhere, just because I rang her number by mistake today, she thinks I still care. Just because I haunt the same old places where the memory of her lingers everywhere. Just because I'm not the happy guy I used to be, she thinks I still care. But if she's happy thinking I still need her, then let that silly notion bring her cheer. Oh, but how could she ever be so foolish? Oh, where would she get such an idea? Just because I asked a friend about her, and just because I spoke her name somewhere, just because I saw her then went all to pieces, she thinks I
still care.
DeLynn, bring that harp. And if she's happy thinking I still need her, then let that silly notion green her cheek. Oh, but how could she ever be so foolish? Oh, where would she get such an idea? Just because I ask a friend about her, and just because I spoke her name somewhere, just because I saw her then went all to pieces. She thinks I still care. We went on to the 4. How could she think I to the 4 still care? Now, if that ain't a country song, there ain't no such thing.
That's exactly right.
And DeLynn, nobody should encroach on that kind of country song.
No, you're totally right.
Not with any of that rap stuff.
No.
There ain't no such thing as rap country.
There is not.
Okay.
No.
And let's make it perfectly clear before we do this next song.
Yeah.
It is not about Bud Light.
It's not. No. Bud Light's a pansy compared to this stuff.
Oh, it says G-men, T-men, you just don't pay no attention to
That's
that
right.
part.
That's right.
That's right.
You skip that, Larry. It's like certain words where letters are silent.
Yeah.
Let's get a little beat going. Well, in North Carolina, way back in the hills, me and my old pappy had a hand in the still. He brewed white lightning till the sun went down. Then he'd fill him a jug and pass it around. Mighty, mighty pleasing, pappy's corn squeezing. Whoosh! Yeah, white lightning. Well, the G-men, T-men, revenue is too, searching for the place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking that whoosh, yeah, white lightning. Oh, right. Whoosh, yeah. White lightning. Well, I asked my old ducky why he called his brew white lightning instead of a Mountain Dew. I took a little step and right away I knew, as my eyes bugged out and my face turned blue. Lightning started flashing and thunder started crashing. Shoosh, yeah. White lightning. Well, the G-men, T-men, revenue was too, searching for the place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking that whoosh, yeah, say it.
White lightning.
Well, the city slicker came, he said, I'm tough. I think I want to taste that powerful stuff. He took one good look and drank it on down. And I heard him moaning as he hit the ground. Mighty, mighty pleasing, Pappy's corn squeezing. Whoosh, yeah.
Ooh, I like it.
Well, the G-men, T-men, revenue is too, searching for the place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking that whoosh, yeah.
Ooh, I like it.
Play a little bass lead there, Larry. There, Mark.
You walking that thing.
Well, the G-men, T-men, revenue is too, searching for the place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking that whoosh.
Ooh, I like it.
Take us out of here. Was it a commercial time? Well, we're just going to fade on out while we go for a commercial break.
Learn to make money 5 ways with rental real estate. Double your money with apartments and get your map to financial freedom. And that map starts with a free workshop. Sign up now at lifestylesunlimited.com. Click on the Join Free Workshop tab and attend online or in person. That's lifestylesunlimited.com. Lifestylesunlimited.com. Again, that's lifestylesunlimited.com. Limited seating, unlimited potential.
This is Dr. David Morris with Magnolia Medical Center. Do you suffer from peripheral neuropathy in your hands or feet, burning pain, balance problems, and decreased quality of life? Magnolia Medical Center can help.
Magnolia Medical Center in Murfreesboro. Online at magnoliamedicalcenters.com.
Here at Bud's Tire, we make buying Michelin tires simpler. I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We offer a straightforward approach to service, including nationwide warranties with every purchase. Stop in today to see our full lineup of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. For whatever you drive, Michelin and BF Goodrich have a tire to fit any need. Bud's Tire Pros, hassle-free, guaranteed. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstireprostn.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and worldwide at WGNSradio.com.
And we're back, folks.
And Nene-Nae's kids are having a big time with us today, Johnny B.
Are they?
Yes, they are.
Give a special shout out.
Special shout out to Nene-Nae's kids. And guys, I'm sure you're just jumping in and carrying on, having a big old time this beautiful Friday morning.
Nene could bring them to Jonaroo. Wouldn't that be good?
Woo! She might have her hands full.
They might win a country ham.
Yeah. They know what to do.
That's, I guarantee you.
And we're talking about all kinds of artists. And, you know, we got the one and only Taylor Swift rolling into Nashville next Sunday night.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
And the only reason why I'm bringing this up is
I know
her tickets are unbelievable.
As in?
Chef Raymond is having a raffle for 2 of her tickets. And you know what those 2 tickets are going for in Nashville?
I have no idea.
$2,275.
Well.
Now, hey.
How many did you buy?
Yeah, you're right. But if you want your chance of winning 2 of these tickets, Chef Raymond's got 2 of them, and he's doing a raffle all the way through next Saturday night. So for a $20 chance at $2,200, that's not a bad deal. But I had no idea tickets had gotten that high.
That beats a $3 cover charge.
Yeah, well, I was going to bring that up. You know, where we all play, You know, we got people complaining about a $10 cover charge.
Yeah.
But yet they're going to pay, you know, $2,000 to go, you know, see somebody. It just blows my mind.
That's a guitar.
It just blows my mind. It just, wow, I just couldn't believe that.
Well, I want to do one of my favorite George Jones songs. There's a great video of him, by the way. I don't know if y'all have seen it on YouTube, of he's coming back to Nashville on his bus, just him and the driver, and they're on the old highway before the interstate, I mean, where there used to be a lot of traffic, and this old man comes out, and he wants to know if George will sign his guitar. Oh, wow. He brings it out. It's signed by Hank Williams, Merle. It's signed Willie. Everybody. And George goes, "Wow, what else you got, old timer?" And he takes him into this room in the filling station there. Where he's got more country music paraphernalia, and then George does his song. You know, and I always thought it was great that he would do it because, let's just face it, a large consensus think George Jones was the greatest country singer of all time.
Yeah.
So especially since he died, he needed to be in this song. So I have altered a verse to get him in.
There you go.
Okay? So we'll see it there. You know, this whole world is full of singers, but just a few are chosen to tear your heart when they say, hey, imagine life without them. All your radio heroes, like the outlaw who walks through Jesse's dream. No, there'll never be another red-headed stranger, a man in black and folsom prison blue. This Okie from Muskogee, or hello, darling. Lord, I wonder who's gonna fill their shoes.
Who's gonna fill their shoes? Who's gonna stand that tall? Who's gonna play the Opry and the Wabash Cannonball?
Who's gonna give their heart and soul to get to me and you?
Lord, I wonder who's gonna fill their shoes.
God bless the boys from Memphis, blue suede shoes and Elvis. Much too soon he left this world in tears. They tore up the 50s. Oh, Jerry Lee and Charlie and Go Cat Go still echoes through the years. You know, the heart of country music still beats in Luke the Drifter. You could tell it when he sang I Saw the Light. Oh, Marty, Hank and Lefty, you know they'll always be here with us. And the possum star will always shine most bright. Oh, who's gonna fill their shoes? Who's gonna stand that tall? Who's gonna play the Opry and the Wabash Cannonball? Who's gonna give their heart and soul to get to me and you? Lord, I wonder
who's gonna fill their shoes.
Lord, I
wonder who's gonna fill their shoes. You know, with so many that have passed since this song came out, you could do a whole nother song.
You could.
How'd you like how I got him in there?
I like that. Mighty purty. Mighty good.
Possum star will always shine most bright.
That is for sure.
Boy, I tell you what, I sure wish my dear departed brother was here. He could sing the fire out of this song. Incredibly, my brother David. I've had good luck and bad luck and no luck, it's true, but I always get lucky with you. I've been turned on and turned down when the bars close at 2, but I always get lucky with you. I've had 2 strikes against me most all of the time, and when it's down to just a phone call, I'm minus a dime. There's been good days and bad days, but when the day is through, I'll always get lucky with you. I keep 2 strikes against me most all of the time. And when it's down to just a phone call, I'm minus the time. There's been good days and bad days, but when the day is through, I'll always get lucky with you. Yes, I'll always get lucky with you. You can tell that the age of that song by a phone call costing a dime.
Right, yeah.
What we got to do is signature song. The other one, he had to be talked into doing.
I saw a payphone in Aruba.
Did you?
Wow.
When's the last time
I
you saw
was
one of
actually,
those?
where was I? I was up in Cincinnati last year, and there was one.
Really? Did you see how much it was?
No, I didn't go in. I should have.
Yeah.
I bet it's like 50 cents.
I gotta be.
You mean the coin box was actually still in there?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. This is another one. George is very happy that he got talked into doing.
Yeah.
He thought it was too sad. He thought it was too soupy. And
they said this was the saddest song in country music.
Yeah.
And I think they didn't release it because of that for a couple of years.
Now, what was his biggest hit out of all these songs we played? What?
I think it's this one.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
I believe
it is. I believe it is.
This one's probably been covered the most by everybody. I know every bar band I played in, I played it with.
Well,
We still do it.
Alan Jackson sang it.
We still do it.
But you know what? Think about this though. Not many of George Jones' original songs, well, the ones he recorded first, have been covered by a lot of people because there's a lot of them that just didn't want to follow George.
Sure.
I'm telling you. And Alan Jackson did do this at his funeral thing at the Opry House. Alan Jackson did. Really.
You can be doing a bar gig and just go the first lines, and the crowd's gonna.
They feel it, man.
He said, "I love you till I die." She told him, "You'll forget in time." As the years went slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind. He kept her picture on his wall. Went half crazy now and then. He still loved her through it all, hoping she'd come back again. Kept some letters by his bed. Oh, dated 1962. He had underlined in red every single "I love you." I went to see him just today. Oh, but I didn't see no tears. All dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smiling you. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door.
and soon they'll carry him away.
He stopped loving her today. She came to see him one last time. Oh, and we all wondered if she would. And it kept running through my mind. This time he's over her for good. He stopped loving her today.
They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away.
He stopped loving her today. I brought my wrong chord chart. That thing needs a key change in it, and I've got it where we go up to A on that second chorus, but I didn't bring the right one.
Yeah, we faked it well.
Hey, man, you fake it on live radio.
That's
you
right.
know that.
You know, Walk Through This World is a great song, but we're done.
Look at that.
I thought I was going to sneak one in.
Surprise.
Oh, folks, thanks for having us. Next week, Delenn's going to be back.
Yes.
Yeah. And he and I are going to alternate original tunes.
That sounds like fun.
That's going to be awesome.
One he wrote, one I wrote,
Sounds
back and
like
forth,
fun.
back and forth, and we'll have a...
I got 3 chords in a capo, so it
Hey,
should be easy.
I got the same.
That's it.
So
awesome.
See you folks next week. Larry, thanks for filling in.
Thank you, buddy.
Great job. Glad you got hooked up.
See you
over
next
there.
time.
Micker.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
Everybody
And
be good to each
May
other.
the 6th.
John
One week from
Rowe.
tomorrow. John Rowe. All right.
Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS.